Good morning, students. In the last class, we have completed the one of the method of the measure of the national income, that is value added method. So in today's class, we are going to start a next method, second method, that is income method. Okay. Let us discuss income method under three subheads: method, step, and the precautions. Okay. Now, calculation of the national income by income method. The income method measures national income generated among four factors of production in the form of wage, rent, interest, and profit in exchange of their factor services. Since net value added by an enterprise is the outcome of the services of the factor of production, therefore the same is distributed among the factor of production. Value of national income by this method should be same as the calculated by the value added method or the value or product method. Okay. The income method measures national income generated among the four factor of production. Okay, there are four factor of production, you know very well: land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. So whatever the income is generated by the providing the factors services, so what will be the what factor income or factor payment? These all are the some factor income, that is rent, wages, interest and profit in exchange of their factor services. ठीक है, कोई भी फैक्टर ऑफ प्रोडक्शन जो लैंड, लेबर, कैपिटल, एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं, उनको हम यूज़ करके उनसे जो भी इनकम जनरेट होगी, वो कोई भी वर्क करेंगे तो इन रिटर्न कोई भी इनकम जनरेट होगी, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल wages, rent, interest and profit. So in exchange of their services, when whatever he or she is providing the services, they will they will get the some factor income like wages, rent, interest and profit. You know very well. In land, rent, for labor there will be wages, capital, and the for the profit it is entrepreneurship. Okay, so these all are the factor of production: land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship, and these all are the wages, rent, interest, profit are the factors income. Okay, since net value added by an enterprises is the outcome of the services of factor of production. Okay, जो भी value added हो रही है, कोई भी enterprises कर रहा है, net value added is the outcome of the service of the factor of production. जो भी उसने service of product factor of production की service provide की, उसके through उनको क्या मिलता है? value added होती है, उनकी income add होती है, therefore the same is distributed among the factor of production. Okay, it is for that in the case of income method, the same is all the whatever we just thought about the that the in the value added method, so it is also the same in the case of when the anyone providing or rendering the services or the factor of production, so they will get the factor income. Value of national income by this method should be same as calculated value of value added and the product added. Whatever we use the type the calculation of the national income, the national income from each and every method, the answer will be the same. Okay, there will be no distinguishing discrepancies calculating in the national income from any of the three formula. Okay, so we will continue with the steps of the estimating national income. Okay, the first step is identification of producing enterprises. Producer employ factor of production: land, labor, capital, entrepreneur. The industrial categories of producer are primary, secondary and tertiary sector. Okay, producer employ what the producer will employ for producing the commodity: factor of production. These all are the factor of production. Okay. The industrial categories of the producer, there were also category of the producers. So some producer are engaged in the primary sector, some are engaging in secondary sector, and some are engaging in the tertiary sector. Okay, so first of all we have to identify the from where the income is generating. Okay, now the second is classifying the factor payment. Next step is we have to classify the what are the different factors payment. So factor payment are classified as, first one is compensation of employee. Compensation of employees total amount of remuneration in cash, in kind, and in the form of social security contribution as employee received from his employer in exchange for his factor services providing during an accounting year. In the other words, COE, it is compensation of employee, is the reward of the rendering productive services by the workers. Okay, simply it is the total amount of remuneration, means ki whatever we do, we get some earning, we get some income. So it is the total amount of the income which is in cash. Okay, वो क्या हो सकती है, कैश में भी हो सकती है और काइंड में भी हो सकती है, और इन द फॉर्म ऑफ सोशल सिक्योरिटी कंट्रीब्यूशन, मीन्स डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ सोशल सिक्योरिटी फॉर रिटायर, just like retirement pension, retirement pension money. These all are the some social security contribution whenever any individual switch their job, or when any individual is get retired. For that purpose there are also some contribution and schemes are there for providing to the employers of the company. Okay, an employer uh, receive from his employee, sorry, an employee receives from his employer in exchange for his factor services providing during an accounting year. Okay, an employee, anyone who is doing, receives income from his employer in exchange of whatever he provide the different kind of services. In that they get the some income from the his or her employer during an accounting period. In other word, it is the reward for the rendering productive services by the worker. Okay, it is basically the reward for the any worker. So it also includes some of the part. First one is wages in cash. These are the monetary benefits like basic pay, DRS allowances, bonus, commission, house rent allowances. Okay, कुछ भी उसने की, कोई भी वर्कर है उसने काम किया तो उसको क्या कैश में क्या क्या उसको इनकम मिल रहा है, मीन्स DRS अलाउंसेस के रूप में मिल रहा है या कमीशन के रूप में मिल रहा है, किसी भी फॉर्म में जो भी उसको वेजेस मिल रही है इन कैश फॉर्म. So these all included in the wages in cash. Second is wages in kind. These are the non-monetary benefits like rent, free accommodation, free convenience, medical facilities, vehicle for the personal use. Okay, some companies also provide the wages in काइंड. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल कि कोई भी इंडिविजुअल किसी कंपनी में वर्क कर रहा है तो वो कंपनी क्या करती है, एक्स्ट्रा भी नॉन मॉनिटरी बेनिफिट्स भी प्रोवाइड करती है. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल वो उसको क्या कर देगी, मेडिकल फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड कर देगी कि कुछ भी अगर आपको होगा तो आपको उनका जो भी क्योर होगा वो उनके थ्रू होगा, जो भी एक्सपेंस होगा वो उनकी कंपनी के थ्रू होगा, बट उसमें भी उनके जो सैलरी है उसमें से रिडक्शन होता रहता है. फिर क्या होगा, हाउस रेंट अलाउंसेस मिलेगा, टेलीफोन का अलाउंसेस मिलेगा, स्कूलिंग का, उनके चाइल्ड की स्कूलिंग के लिए भी उनकी फ़ीस को एग्जेम्प्ट किया जाएगा. तो दीज ऑल फैसिलिटीज़ और बेनिफिट्स प्रोवाइडेड बाय दी एनी companies, any employer to the employee. So it is called the wages in kind. Okay, these are simply facilities given to the worker which are not necessary for workers, not an obligation for the employer. Okay, it is not an obligation, it is not mandatory for all the employer to provide all these facilities. It is also depend or vary from companies to companies or employer to employer. Okay, so yes. Okay, the next is employers contribution to social security scheme. Okay, these are the contribution made by the employers for the social security of the employees. For example, contribution made to the provident fund, gratuity, retirement pension, or any other scheme for the benefit of the employee. Okay, these are the contribution, these all are the contribution which is made by the employer for the सिक्योरिटी ऑफ द एम्प्लॉयज़. ठीक है, कोई भी सिक्योरिटी के लिए क्या करता है, कोई भी एम्प्लॉयर ये सारी फैसिलिटीज़ प्रोवाइड करता है स्पेशली फॉर दी देयर एम्प्लॉयज़ फॉर देयर वेलफेयर, कि उनका क्या हो, वेलफेयर भी हो. इसमें क्या क्या वो कर सकता है, प्रोविडेंट फंड. प्रोविडेंट फंड मीन्स कि आप अगर किसी की सैलरी है, अगर 50,000 है या 60,000 है, तो उसकी सैलरी से कुछ मिनिमम परसेंटेज अमाउंट क्या होगा, रिड्यूस होता रहेगा. रिड्यूस होता रहेगा मतलब कुछ डिडक्ट होता रहेगा, 2%, 3%. तो वो हर एक मंथली क्या होता रहेगा, रिड्यूस होता रहेगा. और ये जब कोई भी अपनी जॉब को स्विच करेगा, मींस चेंज करेगा या उस जॉब को लीव करेगा, तो एट लास्ट क्या होगा, वो उसको वो सारे मनी जो हर मंथ क्या हुई थी, रिड्यूस हुई, डिडक्ट हुई थी, वो उसको मिल जाएगी. सो इट इज़ दी ऑल्सो फॉर दी एज अ सिक्योरिटी फॉर दी कंपनीज. ओके, सो दीज ऑल आर दी प्रोविडेंट फंड. ग्रेचुटी क्या होती है कि ग्रेचुटी भी इज़ जस्ट लाइक द प्रोविडेंट फंड, बट ये तभी मिलती है जब आप किसी भी जॉब में क्या हो, मिनिमम 5 ईयर्स आपका होना चाहिए. अगर आप 5 ईयर्स हो तो आप क्या करोगे, एट द एंड जब आपको जॉब को स्विच करना है, तो उस कंडीशन में कंपनी क्या करेगी, आपको वो मनी प्रोवाइड कर देगी. ठीक, तो ये इट इज़ द बेसिकली ओनली फॉर दी जब उसकी मिनिमम उसने क्या किया, वर्क 5 ईयर तक किया हो, तभी वो हर मंथली क्या होगा, ये उसकी सैलरी में से रिड्यूस होगा. अगर वो 5 ईयर्स के पहले वो लीव कर देता है तो वो अमाउंट उसको नहीं मिलेगा. ठीक है, तो एंड द नेक्स्ट वन इज़ रिटायरमेंट पेंशन. व्हेन एनी एम्प्लॉय रिटायर्ड, सो the company also provide the pension in the retirement. ओके, कि वो रिटायर हो गया है तो हर मंथली क्या है, उसको 50% उसकी ऑलमोस्ट सैलरी हो जाती है, तो वो प्रोवाइड क्या करेगा, कंपनी. तो दीज ऑल आर दी फैसिलिटीज़ विच इज़ प्रोवाइडेड बाय द कंपनीज और एम्प्लॉयर्स टू देयर एम्प्लॉयज़ फॉर द सोशल सिक्योरिटी और दी for the welfare motive. These all are the employers' contribution to social security scheme. Okay, let's see. In the first compensation of employee, we have included the 3 wages in cash, wages in kind, as well as employers' contribution to social security scheme. Okay, 3 are included in the compensation of employee. Next is operating surplus. Operating surplus is the income from the property, that is rent, royalty and interest, and income from the entrepreneurship, that is profit, equal to dividend plus corporation tax plus corporate saving. Thus OS is operating surplus. Okay, basically operating surplus deal with the income from property. Okay, whatever the property, the income is generated from the that one. So property is just like a rent. Okay, आपकी कोई प्रॉपर्टी आपने उसको क्या कर दिया है, रेंट पे दे दिया है, तो वो भी आपकी इनकम हो रही है. रॉयल्टी एंड इंटरेस्ट. रॉयल्टी कैसी, कि कोई भी आपकी एक कोई भी पेटेंट है किसी भी कमोडिटी का, तो उस पर क्या होती है, रॉयल्टी मिलती है, कि मैंने क्या कर दिया है, मैंने बुक एक पब्लिश की और मेरी क्या है, मेरा पेटेंट है उस पर. सो अगर एनीवन कोई भी कॉपी उसकी प्रोडक्शन होगा या पब्लिश होगी, तो जो भी उसका ओनर है उसको क्या करना पड़ता है, कुछ फिक्स्ड अमाउंट क्या करना पड़ता है, उसको देना पड़ता है. सो दीज आर बेसिकली रिलेटेड टू दी पेटेंट एज वेल एज कॉपीराइट पे. तो इन सारे पे क्या होता है, रॉयल्टी मिलती है. तो एक ये भी क्या हो गया, प्रॉपर्टी पे जो भी हम इनकम प्रोवाइड करें, इनकम जनरेट करें. इंटरेस्ट भी, जो भी कैपिटल मैंने कहीं इन्वेस्ट किया तो उस पर जो भी क्या बोल रहे हैं हम लोग को मिल रहा है, इंटरेस्ट मिला है. तो दीज आर ऑल आर दी इनकम फ्रॉम दी प्रॉपर्टी एंड इनकम फ्रॉम दी एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप. ओके, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप मीन्स anyone who is owner of the company or the owner of anything, so he will get the profit, and profit is also has the parts. These all are the profit is equal to dividend plus corporation tax plus corporate saving. Okay, so what is first is rent. Rent is the factor income generated from the ownership of the land, building. Rental income include rent of the rent out property and rent of the owner occupied properties. Okay, it is the income from the बेसिकली फ्रॉम दी ओनर ऑक्यूपाइड प्रॉपर्टी. कोई भी ओनर क्या है, ऑक्यूपाइड किया है कोई भी प्रॉपर्टी को, एज वेल एज दी कोई भी एक्चुअली रेंट उसको मिल रहा है या ओनरशिप कि मैंने क्या किया, मैंने रेंट लैंड बना दिया, लैंड बना दिया, बिल्डिंग बना दिया और उस बिल्डिंग को क्या कर दिया मैंने, रेंट पे दे दिया. तो जो भी वहाँ से इनकम जनरेट हो रही है, मैंने प्रॉपर्टी बनाया, वो जो भी इनकम जनरेट हो रही है दैट विल बी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ रेंट. सो इट इज़ दी ऑल्सो the part of the, it is the source of the income also. Next is royalty. It refers to the income generated for granting lease right and copyright. अभी जो मैंने बताया कि कोई भी कॉपीराइट और लीजिंग कराने के लिए जो भी आपकी इनकम जनरेट होती है, दिस इज कॉल्ड द रॉयल्टी. And the third one is interest. Interest is the factor income generated from the ownership of the capital. It is defined as the amount to be paid by the production unit for the use of capital, whether borrowed or provided by the owner. Okay, so we know, we have already studied that it is the amount of payment or the paid by a production unit. Only कोई भी production unit क्या करती है, पेड करती है फॉर द यूज़ ऑफ कैपिटल. जो भी उसने कैपिटल को यूज़ किया उस पर क्या होता है कि इनकम जनरेट होती है, बोरोड और दी प्रोवाइडेड बाय दी ओनर. जो भी बोरो किया या तो ओनर ने उसको प्रोवाइड किया. सो इससे क्या होगा, उसने जो भी कैपिटल को यूज़ किया उससे उसको इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा. सो इट इज़ दी ऑल्सो द इनकम फ्रॉम द प्रॉपर्टी. सो इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट इंक्लूड्स दी actual and imputed interest. Okay, in this the interest payment, it included the both one, that is actual as well as imputed interest. Next is, it is a factor payment made by the production unit of the capital borrowed and productive purpose. Okay, we know very well, it is the interest is the factor payment. Okay, whatever there are 4 factor services, in return we get the interest on the capital, we get the interest. So it is the also the factor payment by the production unit, the one who are rendering as well as using the capital. So in that they have to pay the some amount of interest. Okay, now the next is profit. Yes, profit is the factor income generated from the entrepreneurship. The profit generated by the production unit is the 3 category. You know very well what is profit. It is the factor income generated from the entrepreneurship, the one who is owner or the entrepreneur. In return they get the value of the profit, and the profit is the further divided into, and profit is the include these dividend, corporate tax as well as the corporate saving. Okay, dividend, you know, it is the distributed among the shareholder. When the one who is holding the shares, they get the value of the dividend. Corporate tax means it is a tax on the profit which is paid to the government. Okay, ये टैक्स क्या होता है, एक जब भी किसी कंपनी का क्या होता है, प्रॉफिट होता है, तो उस प्रॉफिट पे ये टैक्स लगता है जो गवर्नमेंट को पेड होता है. थर्ड वन इज कॉर्पोरेट सेविंग. कॉर्पोरेट सेविंग इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड दी undistributed profit or the retained earning. Retained earning you already studied in class 11th, that the which are retained as reserve to expand business or to meet any expected expense. Okay, we have retained some profit with us so that there will be if there will be we want to expand our business, as well as there were unexpected natural calamities. So in that purpose, in that way we can use the retained earning or the corporate saving. So corporate saving is also called the undistributed profit or the retained earning. So what we have included in the operating surplus, we have included in the operating surplus, first one is rent, then royalty, then interest, then profit. And the profit is the in profit there are some part, that is dividend, corporate tax and the corporate savings. Okay, now the third one is, that is C, These all are the included while we calculate the national income. Okay, so income of the own account worker like farmer, doctor, barber, and unincorporated enterprises like small shopkeeper, repair shop, etc., is known as the mixed income. They do not maintain their proper account, they use their own resources like land, labor, etc. As a result, it becomes difficult to classify their income from among COE and operating surplus, etc. Okay, income of own account worker. These are basically related to the small owner as well as the one who regulate the small enterprises. Okay, they do not maintain their proper account. Okay, because these all are work with the very small region, or their business is not too much expanded. For example, in any farmer, doctors, barber, as and the unincorporated means the one enterprises which is not registered, so that these all are the small shopkeepers, repair shop. So these all prepare their own account, and their business is not too much vasted. For that, the income which is generated from all these doctor, farmer, barber, shopkeepers, repair shop, the income generated from these sources, it is called the mixed income. They do not maintain proper account. Okay, they do not maintain proper account, so they can use their money as approximately. Okay, they use their own resources like land, labor, etc. Okay, they do not lease anything for the other one, or they take borrow from the other one, so that they use their own resources like land, labor. As a result, it becomes difficult to classify their income among the COE and operating surplus. For that reason, their income is not classified under the COE and the operating surplus. Okay, it becomes so messy to calculate under the compensation of employee and the mixed income. Okay, now let's see, whenever we calculate the value, whenever we calculate the income method, whenever we calculate the national income from the income method, we get the value of NDP at factor cost, that means net domestic product at the factor cost. How? Let's see here. We have taken NDP at factor cost. It is equal to COE means compensation of employee, plus OS, that means operating surplus, and the third one is mixed income. ओके, अगर आपके क्वेश्चन में COE डायरेक्टली दे देगा तो ठीक है, नहीं तो आपके क्वेश्चन में क्या दे रहा है, जो हम लोग ने 3 लिया था कॉम्पनसेशन ऑफ एम्प्लॉय में, वेजेस इन कैश, वेजेस इन काइंड एंड एम्प्लॉयर्स कंट्रीब्यूशन टू सोशल सिक्योरिटी स्कीम, तो COE में ये 3 आ जाएंगे. देन ऑपरेटिंग सरप्लस में क्या आएंगे, रेंट, रॉयल्टी, interest and profit. Okay, and the profit is then further divided into the it is the dividend, corporate tax, and the corporate saving. Okay, so whenever we calculate the national income from the income method, directly we get the value of the NDP at factor cost. In the NDP at factor cost, 3 items are included: compensation of employee, operating surplus, plus mixed income. We don't know any partition of the mixed income because it is mixed so much. The account is not prepared by the proper account is not prepared by the any individual. So in the mixed income, we cannot divide in the something in different parts. So from the NDP at factor cost, we get the value of the compensation of employee, operating surplus, plus mixed income. Okay, from that we get the value of the NDP at factor cost. And the next one is calculation of the national income. Whenever we get the value of NDP at factor cost from this, again the next step will be we have to calculate the national income. So when we have the value of NDP at factor cost, we have to calculate national. Then we add the NFIA, and the NFIA is the part, it includes the net factor income from abroad. So net factor income received from abroad minus factor income paid to abroad, then we get the value of NFIA. So this is about the income method. In the income method, we have included the first is compensation of employee. Compensation of employees further divided into wages in cash, wages in kind, as well as employers' contribution to social security scheme, plus we will take the operating surplus. Operating surplus is further divided into the rent, royalty, interest and profit, and the profit is divided into the three: dividend, corporate tax and the corporate saving plus mixed income. Through calculation, through adding all these, we get the value of the NDP at factor cost. From that we have to calculate the value of the national income. NDP at factor cost is also called the domestic income. Okay, so whenever we have to calculate the national income, we add the NFIA into the NDP at factor cost or domestic income, so that we get the value of NNP at factor cost. Okay, it's all about the formula. Let's take one example of this. Okay, from this you will get more clear. In this question, see, we have to calculate net domestic product at the market price. In the question, NIT is given, consumption of fixed capital is also called the depreciation, good, and the NFIA is given, rent, profit, interest, royalty, wages and salaries, and employers contribution. Okay, what we have to take in from the income method, we get the value of NDP at factor cost. So a compensation of employee, in this question directly compensation of employee is not given. So what is the different part of the compensation of employee? Wages in cash, wages in kind and employers contribution. So wages in kind or wages and salaries is 170. Here you write COE plus OS plus MI. Okay, so 170 I think something is missing. No, everything is there. Okay, operating compensation of employee in which wages and salaries is 170, then employers contribution is 30. So we will add this plus operating surplus. Operating surplus included rent, profit, interest and royalty. Okay, what is the value of 10, 25, 20 plus 5. Okay, so here the value of the mixed income is not given. See, the mixed income is not given, so we will take as 0. Okay, no issue about this. So whenever we add 170 plus 30, that is 200 plus 20, 30 and the 60, and it is 0, so it doesn't mean. So we get the value of 260. It is the NDP at factor cost. And what we have to calculate? We have to calculate net domestic product at market price. So what we will do? NDP at factor cost is equal to NDP at market price is equal to NDP at factor cost. Here we have to calculate market price, then we will add the net indirect tax NIT. It is equal to, we get the value of NDP at factor cost is 260 plus what we have to do, we have to calculate the we have to change the market price and the factor cost. We have to get the value of market price, and it is changed, factor cost is changed into the market price. Then what is the value of NIT? It is, I think, it is not so visible. Yes, it is the 38. Okay, 38. So we get the value of 298. Okay, so rupees 298, and we have taken in crore. Okay, so rupees 298 crore, it is the value of the our NDP at market price. It is so simple to calculate the value. Like this, we have to calculate all the examples as well as the all the question which is given in your book in the exercise. So calculate or do all the question, and whenever you have faced any problem, just ask to me in the online classes so that we can easily sort out all the problems.